Okay. Let's see. David McKell asks, does your sleep get affected for days after the 24-hour live stream ends? Yeah, I mean, my recovery day is tomorrow. And in some ways, I always look forward to that because I know that I'm just going to be kind of wasted and tired. I end up sleeping about 5 to 7 hours, at most 7 hours, after the marathon is done. And I'm still kind of messed up for the rest of the day and just not feeling right. So I have my goodies, and I usually have something I'm planning on binging. Tomorrow I'm going to be binging Silo Season 1 with the intent of catching up to review the premiere of Season 2. But yeah, even Monday afterward, I'm like, I don't feel quite right. But usually by Tuesday, I'm pretty much back to normal. Although depending, sometimes the marathon, my voice will still not be quite right for half of the week or more. But yeah. White Mage says, you're not a firefighter. You can't just go running into burning buildings. Is that why I couldn't open? It says it's obstructed and I couldn't get in there? I don't know. Anyway. And yes, White Mage, it's Plank, or as I call him, Planky, the bathroom mascot of Christian Geek Central. All right. So yeah, time for stunts. First, just some fundraising update stuff. So I want to say thank you to all of my donors. This year that includes Joel Nelson, Corinne Norton, Preston Hancock, Kuba Booba, John Powell, Burl Thorson, and 2 anonymous donors. And thank you to anyone who may have donated since the stream started. Yeah, very much appreciate your support of my personal fundraising. My personal fundraising total is at $600, which is $100 over what my goal was. So couldn't be happier with that. I want to say thank you to the Christian Geek Central team members. This year, that's Crusader 826, Monkey Titus, Arc Saint, Samuru, and Retro Rewind Pod. Thank you guys all for joining with me in this. And I also want to say an additional thank you to Francisco Ruiz, who is in the chat of the Retro Rewind podcast. He created our awesome Game Save logo, so thank you, Francisco, again for that. And thank you to anyone who donated this up to this point to any team member's efforts. When I checked our team total right before starting the stream, it was at $1,140, which is awesome. That's very close to our $1,500 goal. So it would be awesome if we could get the rest of the way there by the end of this weekend. And of course, there are other team members that still have streams that they're going to do, and all of the fundraising accounts kind of get closed. This event gets closed and kind of frozen at the very end of the month, so you still have some time, but really the goal is to hit that $1,500 mark by the end of this weekend, by the end of tomorrow, the 10th. And we are so close. That is so very doable. So very happy to see that. There are still members that haven't reached their personal fundraising goals, so if you haven't already, please consider donating to a team member who hasn't reached their goal yet. Don't donate to me. I just want all the attention given to my team members at this point. That would be the thing that's most encouraging to me personally, since I'm leading the team. So if you want to donate, pick a team member other than me, someone that hasn't reached their goal. You can get a list of team members and their goals and links to their fundraising pages at gamesave.christiangeekcentral.com. And hopefully I remembered to put that in the notes below the live stream. But gamesave.christiangeekcentral.com. Yeah, it would be amazing if everyone hit their goals by the end of this Sunday, November 10th. Let's see. Oh, finally, a big thank you. I doubt she's watching right now, but a thank you to my wife, Holly, who is being a single mom all of today and much of tomorrow so that I can do this. I'm very grateful every year that she does that. Okay, so let's get into song requests. And there's just one this year. It's from Joel Nelson, who with his qualifying donation requested the song Disco Duck by Rick Dees and his cast of idiots. Don't look this up on YouTube. It is weird and disturbing. It's some 1970s. I have no idea what this thing is. But I found it unsettling to watch. But I'm going to be singing along. I just watched it one time. I've never heard this song before. and that was like 2 days ago. So I'm gonna just figure out how to sing along with this as best I can. I find that makes it more interesting the less preparation that I do. And let's see. I got to get my headphones working. And I'm going to track along by playing the YouTube video on my phone. And I've got the lyrics printed out. There's a weird, there's a weird duck creature involved in this. There's some regular people, and there's a duck creature or a guy who turns into a duck or something. Very unsettling. And he does like a Donald Duck kind of voice, which I can't do. Maybe I'll make some duck noises, but I can't shape them into words. Let's see here. So, what is this called? It's oops. Disco Duck, Rick Dees. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. All right, skip the ad. All right, here we go. I'm a disco duck. Went to a party the other night. All the ladies were treating me right. Moving my feet to the disco beat. How in the world could I keep my seat? All of a sudden I began to change. I was on the dance floor acting strange. Flapping my arms, I began to cluck. Look at me, yeah, I'm the disco duck. I gotta have me a woman. Ha ha ha. Disco duck. Oh, get down, mama. Try your luck. Don't be a cluck. Disco. 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 Disco duck. Disco duck. Oh, get down, mama. Mama, shake your tail feather. Ha 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 ha. When the music stopped, I returned to my seat. But there's no stopping a duck in his beat. So I got back up to try my luck. Look at everybody. Everybody's doing the disco duck. Disco duck. Disco duck. Try your luck. Wave to me. Don't be a clock. I'm disco. Disco duck. Oh, this Elvis is here. Thank you, Doc. Thank you for getting down. Oh, thank you so very much. Whew. Okay, that was it. Again, don't watch that video on YouTube. It's one of those things you kind of can't unsee. Whew. Yeah, I could never get the. I don't even know how people that do the Donald Duck voice, if it like, it's some kind of like a you're sticking your tongue in the way and you're trying to push air past it, and so it makes that. But then, how do you shape that into words? Like, I think my mom used to. Like the one thing she would like kind of say in that voice was "oh boy," and she could do it better than I could, but it was like "oh boy." But I mean, like I don't. That sounds terrible. So I have a terrible Donald Duck, and that is a horrifying song. So, lots of stuff going on there. Can't keep up with the chat, but Joel, thank you so much for your donation. I hope you got whatever twisted thing out of that you were hoping for. All right. Now, I want to announce that Free Download Day has been unlocked, and everything for Free Download Day has been unlocked. That's like every audio drama. I'm trying to think of that song bundles too, but it's like everything pretty much at spiritblade.com. Mostly audio dramas is what that includes. Is going to be free on November 16th. So that's a 1 week from today. I usually don't think to put another reminder out there, so mark it on your calendar. There will be no rain checks. But like this is the one day of the year that like everything on the spiritblade.com website is free for you to download. And so if you're not familiar with the audio dramas that I've produced, I produced an entire trilogy of audio dramas that's a blend, a mashup of sci-fi, action, supernatural, fantasy, futuristic, even some horror vibes in there, here and there. So it's a crazy genre mashup of stuff. And all coming from a very, very clearly Christian worldview. It's intended for an audience of Christians, but I have heard of non-Christians enjoying it as well. So anyway, if you're not familiar with those audio dramas, this is your chance to just grab them. And if you like them, maybe let somebody else know about them. But yeah, that's November 16th. Free download day, spiritblade.com. It's time. It's time for the Frozen t-shirt, the Frozen socks, the water up the nose with the turkey baster. This is my second, I don't know if this is my least, would this be my least favorite part? I think it might be. I think this is, I dislike this even than like, I dislike this even more than the final hours of the live stream where sometimes it's just agony trying to stay awake. So let me kind of get my setup going here. I put a towel on the floor. This is partly for the water up the nose, but a lot of it's also for when I put peanut butter and jelly on my face. So all of these were milestones that were unlocked from fundraising. So thank you again to everyone who donated, and I hope you enjoy this, you sick people. You guys are like, hey, I didn't ask for this. You're bringing this on yourself, Pater, and that's true. That's true. So I do this in an order. So it's the I gotta get the. I just want to make sure my stuff is ready for the water up the nose, because I like to roll them all into one. I started doing that a few years ago, just like back to back, try to get myself as messed up in as many ways at the same time as possible. So Frozen t-shirt, Frozen socks, water up the nose, both nostrils with a turkey baster. And then when I recover from that a little bit, I move on to the peanut butter and jelly on my face while talking about horror movies. So, Joel Nelson says, that was great. I'm crying from laughing. It was perfect. I'll start looking around for next year's song. David McKell says, haven't heard that song in years. Hilarious. I had never heard of this song. That's bonkers. So, all right, let me get my Frozen stuff, and then it's going to get nuts. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna try and do this fast. Look at this thing. I figured out that I could have a colder t-shirt experience if I could fill it up somehow. to give it an open space for me to access. Jeez, just holding it in my hands is bad. Look at this thing. All right. Good grief. All right, am I going to be able to get that on? All right, here we go. Oh, no. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Ah, crap! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I'm calling that on! Oh my gosh! Come on, come on, come on! There we go! Look at that crazy thing! Oh my gosh! Okay, up the nose, here we go. Oh, nah! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's get the peanut butter and jelly. Oh, these socks. They're taking longer. I feel like they're taking longer to thaw out than the shirt. Okay. Yeah, Joel Nelson says, technically you did ask for it, and we are more than happy to oblige your request. That is true. I very much did ask for it. Good grief. Okay, so... Oh, I gotta get the jelly. Hang on, I forgot to bring the jelly in. Okay, and I brought my Quick Trip donut. That's my reward for getting done with this part. Oh, good grief. All right, so specifically, what was I going to talk about? I was going to talk about horror movies, but with a particular angle this year. The potential revival of a shared universe of of Universal monster movies. Now, Universal, of course, classically has the old black and white, like Frankenstein movies, and Dracula, The Mummy, stuff like that. And they tried a few years ago when Marvel was kind of doing their thing, and studios were like, "Oh yeah, we want to get in on this shared universe stuff." There was that Tom Cruise Mummy movie. Remember that? And there was a dude from, I want to say, Lord of the Rings that played Dracula in a movie called, I think, Dracula Untold. It was kind of like an origin story for Dracula or something. And those didn't really take off. Those didn't really work. But more recently, they've been trying to revitalize, with Lee Wanell, the director of The Invisible Man and Upgrade, which I really love that movie. But that's not a classic monster movie. It does have monster movie vibes to it. But he's got a Wolfman movie coming in January. And they're still owned by, I think they're Blumhouse movies, but I think there's Universal still involved. And I think in this potential shared universe, I don't know if it's a shared universe this time, but I think Lee Wanell might be the only one who's done movies but that would potentially be in a shared Universal movie universe at this point. But I really like The Invisible Man. And I'm realizing, I really like Lee Wanell movies. So I would love for him to kind of spearhead, just keep going with these Universal monster movies. See what you can do with Dracula. I would love a Dracula movie that has the kind of weight and gravitas and interest in the source material that, like, Bram Stoker's Dracula had. But does that lend itself to a shared universe? I don't know if it does. But the culmination of it all, for me, would be John Carpenter's The Thing. Get all these monsters, because The Thing would kick them all. I mean, he would take them all out, or it, or whatever. Would totally take them all out. I would love to see a new Frankenstein movie that really played into the body horror of that in a fresh, unsettling way. I think that could be really cool. But just imagine that, Invisible Man, Wolfman, Frankenstein, Dracula, and then The Thing. And, I don't even know how they would bring them together. I don't envision them, teaming up against The Thing or something like that. That's where, a shared universe thing gets a little tricky. It's well, in what way do you bring them together, and how is that story not going to be cheesy? I don't have the answers to that. In fact, I think chances are very good that an attempt to bring them all together into a movie would be bad. But there's still a part of me that's I would really like to see them go up against The Thing. All right. So, there you have it. Make sure you guys get a nice view of this. Always like talking about horror movies. Peanut butter and jelly on the face. I don't know. I could take it or leave it. So, what do we have left? I know I got to get cleaned up. I guess I get to enjoy my donut and then come back and I'm going to do game requests. There's a number of game requests. It's going to be an hour and 15 minutes of playing different games that donors have requested. So that'll be a good time. I'll need a little bit before then, though, to get cleaned up. So I'll put the bathroom break sign up. It'll be, a little bit. I'll need a little bit of time. But I'll be back as soon as I can to play some donor game requests. Grief. Got peanut butter and jelly dripping off of my... one of them, a little bit here missed the towel, not too much. Oh, I forgot the bathroom sign. Trying not to drip on my floor here. Ugh. Okay. Thank you for your patience. I realized this year that I could have socks on that would be colder when I have them on if I don't have to spend time trying to pry them open, because they're just thawing during that time that I'm trying to work with them. Same with the shirt. And so I decided to put them in 2 liters, empty 2 liters, that would be too big if they were full or if I kept the cap on, but I could get them in, maybe just crunch them down just a little bit, and I could have nice, wide open socks to stick my feet into. Yeah, that was a good and terrible trick that I learned this year. Okay, let me change the view over here. And I don't need my peanut butter and jelly containers anymore. But now it's time for game requests. At a certain donation tier, much like the ability to request a song, you were able to request a game for me to play, and I play each one for about 15 minutes, and we got a number of them to go through here. So, first up on that list, Joel Nelson, who also requested the song. I'm going to play some Baldur's Gate 3 for Joel Nelson. Let's see here. Oh, geez, must I? Be quick. Now, it's funny because I was just getting... I forgot about Joel's request to play this game during the live stream, and I just happened to be getting back into this game earlier this week. A hugely popular game. Let's see. David McCall says, put you in Batman Arkham Asylum, haha. Is that because I was just kind of going nuts there? White Mage says, a look into what Christian Geek Central would look like doing makeup tutorials. Yeah. That's right. Francisco Ruiz says, saw the 2018 Halloween for the first time. It was decent. 2018 Halloween. Is that, did I do like a Halloween special that year or something? One of those videos, I made a compilation of all my jump scares. Unresolved mod issues. What does that mean? Okay. So what I had done with this game, start the timer here. because I didn't want a tactical experience, I knew I wasn't going to get real time with pause, although someone's working on a mod for that. Let's see, is the game audio coming through? Hopefully it is. We're silent right now. I just want to make sure it's good when it comes back. I just didn't want to be... I don't want to play a tactical game. I want to play a faster moving, not brain-burny, interesting but easy choices to make in combat. And I just realized Baldur's Gate, as it was, Baldur's Gate 3, was not going to be for me. I really enjoyed Baldur's Gate 1, and a lot of Baldur's Gate 2, but those are real-time with pause. So I think Larian made a great game for a lot of players, but it does not feel like a successor to Baldur's Gate to me.
Necromancy.
So, in order to get it closer to a less tactical experience, I waited for the difficulty options to be added that I wanted. Eventually they did add some, but they still weren't enough to get me all the way there. But then when they announced that mods were coming to console, I was like, whoa, now this game might actually come alive for me. Oh, okay, Francisco Ruiz says, no, you just said you liked talking about horror movies a bit ago, so I was mentioning Halloween. Okay. And then White Mage says, updating is my favorite game. Let's see. Oh, I don't have a rogue in the party right now. Let's just dismiss that. I don't care. So now I've got these cheats in place that allow me to get the benefits of a long rest anytime, even in the middle of combat. And so I can just keep firing off spells. I don't have to worry about them running out. I can afford to make quick, dumb choices without really thinking about them.
Let's avoid that trap.
And so it's the combat is more faster paced now as a result of me, not having to think about it. I don't know what that button did.
Best avoid that trap.
Lots of traps in here. So here would be an example. Cheater's Greater Guidance. I can just add plus 20 to any of these rolls. And I mostly put this in here because I was like, listen, if it has to do with the arcane and magic, I want him to succeed every time, But, of course I'm giving in and using it other times as well. But what kind of is interesting about that is that this is the first time I've been able to play as Elderast in a video game where, he starts out about as powerful as he's ever been. I mean, I still have to learn spells, so there's still incentive for me to continue through the game. I can get more spells that have cool, more spectacular kind of visuals associated with them, and that's enough of a draw for me.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
But what I found when I was playing it earlier this week was that I feel like it's still too cumbersome. Just inventory management, and there's some mods that kind of improve the inventory management UI, and that helps. But it's still just way more clunky than I'd like. Just more kind of cumbersome, more slow-moving than I would like. And making the combat easier,
There's a trap.
although it makes that combat, the experience of playing that encounter a lot more enjoyable. One thing it... oh, I guess, is that already added? Okay. There are only so many combat encounters in the game. They don't respawn, like other RPGs would have, randomly respawning encounters, that kind of thing. Once you've done an encounter, it's done. And so, combat is, yes, more enjoyable for me, but it's also more sparse in the game. And so a greater percentage of my playtime playing this game is still, has less combat, and still has the cumbersome stuff that I'm not a fan of.
I wonder what it's worth.
So I think maybe what might... I need more mods. I need more time, and this game has such a dedicated community. I think it may be just a matter of time. But I need some more mods. One that I think could work if someone made it would be something that allows combat encounters to respawn, you know, and you can just get some random combat encounters of some kind. So that there would be more combat, but it would still be easier, faster, the way I like it. I'll just take it, that's fine. Joel Nelson says, I despise turn-based games, but I'm enjoying playing Baldur's Gate 3. Might it be because I play D&D, so the game is more relatable? Yeah, I think there's a real good chance of that. I mean, this game has been celebrated by a number of reviewers, saying something, all of them, along the lines of, this is the most true adaptation of D&D to video games. And I understand why they're saying that, but for me it is not. For me, the more classic Baldur's Gate games, or Pathfinder Kingmaker, Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, these have more of the D&D vibe that I want. Neverwinter Nights would be another one. Because the D&D games that I've enjoyed have not been as tactical. I think most people play it pretty tactically, but in the paper and pencil RPGs that I have run and that I have played in, I've always preferred to streamline combat as much as possible, to not use miniatures, to just keep it in the theater of the mind and just kind of have cool cinematic combat moments that are, you know, guided by stat rolls. But otherwise, we're not getting in the weeds about range and all this kind of stuff. Alright, I want to get out of here. How do I get out of here? Is this this was locked? Did I go here before? It was. Oh no, here we go. Great. Yeah, my save game left off after having kind of cleared this area, so I don't know if I'll run into any combat while I'm playing. I got a little over 6 minutes to find some combat, but I might not. Ugh, how did I even get in here? So yeah, in general, it's just a slower moving game, but there is quite the novelty to being able to play as Elderast and actually be a truly powerful mage, the kind of mage that he wants to be. Okay, I think I came from this way, but can I go back out this way, or was it a one-way, like, I fell in kind of thing? That might be what it is. I don't know if... I can't remember if that's the room I started in or not. Ugh, all these doors are locked, and I don't have a rogue. Can I... Oh yeah, cool, that's right. I've got these bonuses, so I don't need to have a rogue. Fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, here we go. Here's some combat.
Over here! We got company!
And see, this is something I dislike about a lot of these types of games, is that I can't really lead with my wizard. I mean, I want to lead the party and have him be the leader of the party, but I don't want him walking in the lead. Oops, that's not what I meant. Here we go. Where's the one I'm looking for? It's not Arcane Recovery. I don't see it in my list of abilities here. So I don't know what happened to it. Oops. Is it either one of those that brings it up? Okay, it is. There's usually... I remember seeing an ability here where I could just get like a... Oh, is it one of these? God, I don't know. Yeah. I don't think that's the one. But I've never used this one, so we'll just toggle that on. Doesn't look like it's healing me per se, but let's try Ice Knife on this guy. Alright. And I'll just end my turn. Yeah, I don't know what happened to my Rest Anytime ability. Maybe there was something in that update of mods that messed it up or something. But usually I've got that option anytime I want, which is nice. I can't move. Man, you know what this makes me want to do? It makes me want to play Neverwinter Nights. Alright, get in there and beat on this guy. Can you do it again? Nope. Alright. Sure, Magic Missile, it's a classic. We win! Alright. Oh, I got that. Alright.
No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
So, where I'm at on this one, and I actually
Press 4.
talk about this in the Geek Week segment of this week's episode of the Christian Geek Central podcast. I just kind of give my thoughts of like where I left things with this game, where I think could I end up playing in the future. I think I'm done with it for a long time, unless the right mods become available. So I'm going to keep, the modding scene on my radar. But it's a huge game to just keep installed, taking up space on my game, on my console. So I'll be uninstalling it, maybe even as soon as I'm done fulfilling Joel's request here. But I could see it potentially being like an Elderast playthrough series. And no, that is not the mystery playthrough series that's being announced during my lunch break. I'm going to play a video during my lunch break, and at the end of that video is a brief teaser for a new playthrough series that I'm going to be embarking on. But anyway, yeah. Those are my thoughts right now on Baldur's Gate. I can see why it's loved and celebrated, and I so appreciate the polish in it, and I still see a good amount of potential for me to find my own way to enjoy it. But that's a little ways out as at this point. Joel, thank you for the donation. Really appreciate it. Close game. And let's just take care of this now. Ah, man, I can almost feel, look at that, free space, 144 gigs now. Very nice. Okay, next up. Oh, I gotta talk about Joel's topic. Well, the next two games are from someone who did not request a topic, so I'll talk about Joel's topic while I play those. But Joel's topic is pineapple permitted on pizza, and why are those who say it's not in the wrong? So yeah, let me get Kuba Booba's first request up. Kuba Booba donated for two different games. First one's Harry Potter, Lego Harry Potter, and then the next one is Dying Light. So yeah, give me a second to get to Lego Harry Potter going, and I'll talk about pineapple on pizza. Francisco Ruiz says, oh no, wait, I gotta change my switcher here. It's gonna be on what channel? Looks like maybe channel 5. Hello? Can we get there? Oh, oops. There we go. Yay. Okay. Francisco says, on the topic of board games, I recently converted Junkyard Juggernauts from an attrition-based combat system to something that is more akin to the Banner Saga. Okay, I haven't played the Banner Saga. I know what kind of game it is. Oh, that's not true. Come on, I know you can. I know you can. I just launched this yesterday. I was testing games, and I just did this yesterday. Oh my gosh. Oh crap. I wonder if this has something to do with... I think I just saw... like a report come out that... Oh, I just need to connect to the internet. Hang on, that's probably it. But I heard that people were having trouble with Xbox 360 online stuff. But I thought that report was older than my testing the games yesterday, so it should work now. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now, I think that a few years back, someone else requested, like a different donor requested for me to play this game. I don't have a game save from that, so I'm going to just start from the beginning again. But, yes, pineapple is totally permitted on pizza, Joel. Why are those who say it's not in the wrong? Because it's in the Bible. Just do a search for pineapple in the Bible, and it probably won't show up in mainstream translations of the Bible, but I think if you run it through Google Translate a few times, get it moving through a few different languages, I think it's got to show up at some point. And I'm pretty sure it'll show up in a verse that says, listen, people, if you love the Lord, then you gotta put some pineapple on pizza and be okay with the people that choose to do that. Because they're my favorites. I'm pretty sure that's in the Bible somewhere. I didn't know until not too long ago that there was even like a controversy over, like, there were people that were like, oh, pineapple should not be on pizza. Like, some people are like, no, that shouldn't even be a thing. Not just I don't like it, but like, that shouldn't even be a thing. I don't think they're super serious, but I'm just like, man, I think the reason I like it is because I like, well, somebody can test this theory. If you like things that are savory and sweet, like I've got my honey roasted peanuts here. If you like savory and sweet, then I think pineapple on pizza is maybe a little more likely to appeal to you. I don't necessarily want pineapple with, I don't know, pepperoni. I like ham and pineapple. But I mean, usually I just have it. Well, I guess my local pizza place does ham and pineapple. But like when I make little personal pizzas for myself at home, I'll just put pineapple on there. I don't need anything else. So, I don't know. Somebody can... There you go, Francisco. Thank you. He found it in First Peter 2:34. Yeah. If you don't have that in your Bible, I don't know, do some research into history and archaeology. I'm sure someone has supported the idea of First Peter being canonical. Joel Nelson says, sweet and savory is a beautiful combination. I agree. Alright. Oops. Oops. There we go. Alright, so I started the timer now. I don't have a lot of experience with the Lego games. I tried Lego Batman some, and my son Asher, back in the day, we got him his first, handheld video game thing. It was a DS Lite, and got him Lego Batman on there. It's funny because, I love DC, and some characters use magic to lift up. Press Haggard. Okay. You need a handle. Okay. Is this a... I don't know. Is that a handle? I'm just trying stuff now. Okay, not a handle. This cup has a handle. Okay. Not what I'm looking for, I guess. Table. Is this a handle here? Something sparkly over here? Oh. Okay, so maybe stand on it. Okay, Harry, get out of the way. Why is this not working? What do you want from me, game? Okay, I can levitate him just fine. Do I have to be off of it when I do? Stop levitating him. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hold B to cast Wingardium Leviosa. Great, okay. Oh, swap to Harry. I see, okay. That better be the handle. To the highlighted something and press B to put them in place. Okay. There we go. And now activate. Activate. Activate doorknob. Oh, I gotta use Wingardium Leviosa to open a door? Okay, listen. Press Y to switch to Hagrid. Guess what I'm doing? Pressing Y. Oh, okay, now you choose to work. I don't know what that was about. Alright. Okay, let's do... Okay, so Wingardium Leviosa is just the move and build stuff. It's just the catch-all telekinesis thing. B. Alright. Yeah, I'm a big fan of DC Comics. I'm just not a fan of the Lego games, and so even though they made these, you know, like a Batman Lego trilogy of games, I couldn't get into them, dang it. I wanted to, I tried. And I definitely don't have any particular love for Harry Potter. I was so sad, I've commented on this before, but I thought for sure when the Lord of the Rings trilogy was so celebrated, so widely accepted, they're like, okay, finally, we're gonna get back to Hollywood making fantasy movies. You know, like, you think of, like, the 80s, that's when they were really making a bunch of fantasy movies. Some of them were B-movies for sure, but... Press B to place it in the cauldron. But we didn't see that. We didn't see that. Instead, we saw a lot of fantasy properties made for kids. And they call them, you know, young adult. But I mean, it's still pretty much kids. It wasn't serious fantasy for, like, adults. Or for at least a mixed audience. I mean, it was like... It was Peter Jackson, no, not Peter Jackson, Peter Greek Gods, Adventures of Peter Greek Gods Boy, and Harry Potter, is it? It's not Peter Jackson, something Jackson, isn't it? Is it even Peter something? I don't know. But there's those, there's Harry Potter, there was some fantasy... There was one or two that, like, were based on books for kids, or fantasy series for kids, but they never got off the ground. They just made one movie, didn't do well enough, and so the series didn't continue. Oberon? Not Oberon. Eberron? I don't know. But it was just very sad. I just kept waiting. I was like, what is going on? What is going on? Now, those weren't really about Lord of the Rings. They were about trying to recapture the success of Harry Potter. But I thought, where are all these people that want to do more Lord of the Rings stuff? Surely they must be out there. And there are other properties. There's like, I mean, we did get a TV show based on Terry Brooks' books, but it was like a CW-ish, and CW-fied. Same with, by the way, Terry Goodkind's Sword of Truth series, which I love those books. But they made a show on the CW, basically, and it was like they just butchered the tone and even the philosophical underpinnings. Is this an ingredient? Where are the potion ingredients? You say put potion ingredients in there. This is sparkling? Oh, okay, just keep doing that and see what it builds into, maybe. Okay, nothing really useful. Oh. There we go. Come on. Oh, geez, there we go. Kind of loud on my headphones. Okay, switch to Harry. But man, yeah, the Lord of the Rings movies did not yield what I really thought they would. Very sad. So I need to just hold on to this longer? Oh no, Harry's weak. So, Hagrid, do it to it. There we go. Okay. Another game I really wanted to get into but couldn't quite either was the Scribblenauts DC adventure thing. I haven't given up on that one. I'd still like to give that a try. Part of me just thinks I'm not quite in the right mindset whenever I have given it a try in the past. But it's kind of lighthearted and cartoony and stuff, similar to a Lego game. But I didn't really start liking the Harry Potter movies until around the time, sometime after the boys' voices changed. The characters, you know. Harry and red hair boy and moppy hair girl. Well, her voice didn't change, but I need to know. Oh, so I don't know that spell. I need someone else to do it. There we go. Oh, do I gotta put somebody on there? Okay. That didn't work out. But yeah, once they got a little bit older so that I could kind of see them a little bit, it's the empowering of children. That since I am no longer a child, I'm not really interested in children being empowered in fiction. Of course, as a child, I like that. But the whole kids are the only ones that are in the know. Kids are the only ones that can save the day. All the adults won't listen to us, and therefore they'll never know the true answers to the world's problems like we do, you know. I get the appeal as a kid, but I'm 46. Let's see. Oh, there's a lock here. What do you want me to do? There was something over here that only a goblin could do, right? Where is that? Is it this thing? Oh, here we go. Oh, maybe a goblin can do that, too. Let's see, goblin. Goblins... Oh, so the goblins are maybe lockpicks? No? Do I need a key? Oh, that's a Hagrid thing. I'm getting it, I'm getting it. There we go. Alright, Harry, anything in here? Oh, that's a goblin thing. Right? Okay. Whoa! Okay. Hi. Alright. Wait, why? Now what? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh. Okay, skateboard. Cool. So I think we might need a key. I don't think any of my guys can open this. Alright. Whoa! Okay. Oh, we need you, Hagrid. Time's almost up. Do something awesome. Got about 60 seconds. Be awesome, game. Goblin. Goblin. Go. Reveal awesome powers to Harry. He's just kind of tagging along, seeming pretty useless right now. Okay, did we, go in here, I guess? Alright, well that's all the time we have for Lego Harry Potter. They definitely have a lot of charm to them. I can see why they're popular. I'm just not the audience for them. So, you might be wondering, well then why is this in your collection? It's actually not technically in my collection. This is a game that we bought for one of our boys years ago. Alright. Very cute. Kuba, thank you very much for your donation and your request. It was fun to get out my 360. It's been a little while. Nice to know it's still working. Next up, Kuba Booba requested Dying Light. This one's on my Series X. And this one I actually won't be starting from the beginning, I don't think, unless I deleted my game save. No pun intended. but I had installed this in October. There we go. I had installed this in October. It was on sale for like $1 or something a month or two ago. And I was like, all right, I'll get it. Just to give it a go. And I haven't decided, I haven't figured out if this is going to be the kind of game for me or not. The opening of the game was interesting. The premise is interesting in some ways. It's mainly going to come down to, is it going to be too hard for me? Which most action games are. So I met with these kind of like survivors, this group of survivors, and I'm trying to get in with them so that they can hopefully check for the lost survivor on the 13th floor. Okay. So this is very, very early in the game. Like maybe just 5 minutes in. There was an opening cinematic type thing, and I dropped into this environment. It's this city that's been quarantined, walled off. There's something weird about the audio I haven't been able to figure out yet, where it feels like there's just a little bit of a little bit of an echo or a little bit of a doubling on the voices that I don't understand. Oops, I need to be on a higher floor. And that was turning me off from giving it a good try because I was like, something weird is going on with the audio and I don't know what, but I don't like it. But, what I really should do is get out into the game world and see if I'm going to like the main gameplay. Okay. Do I need to push a button or something? Are we waiting for the elevator? Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, it's not just the voices, it's all the effects. It sounds like there's some kind of weird doubling going on. Where it's like the audio is like it's playing on two different tracks and they're just slightly offset from each other. So that one copy of the audio is just coming a split second after the first copy of the audio. Oops. Yeah, the audio's weird. If I were just playing this for me, I would dig into the settings to see if I could change something. Oh, crap. Yeah, you guys aren't seeing the video. Okay, hang on. Let me pause the timer here.
Is it safe down there?
Yeah, well, it's safe enough now.
There we go. Sorry about that. You know what? I'll just restart the 15-minute timer. All right. Thank you, Mark. Oh, look at that. This dude's name is Mark, too. This is weird. What is happening?
Hey, hold still. Lena will be here any minute.
Gauze. You've got to find some gauze. Oh, and alcohol. Combine them. That will stop the bleeding. Please hurry.
Now try to stay calm, okay? I'll be right back.
Hey, look at that behind him. It's a bloodbath. Ah? Ah? Oh, whole day. Here. So this is the guys who made Dead Island that made this game, and that's a game that I don't know, I might be as much as halfway through that. I think it's always just a little bit too much on the scary side for me to really want to play much of. I didn't think to get it out this Halloween season, but because I was just in the mood for non-scary horror games. What the crap? I feel like at some point they're going to want me to jump out of that. But, like, I'm definitely seeing the DNA of Dead Island here. And Dead Island's a game that, like, I feel like I can, if I take my time, do a little bit of grinding, like, I can make my way through that game. And that's part of the reason I was like, you know, this one's super cheap right now, just grab it. Because it, in some ways, reminded me of, like, a horror version of Far Cry. Just in some ways. And I really like the Far Cry games. I miss the guns, but I understand why they don't have, you know, guns aplenty in this game. Yeah, I gotta remember, I forgot that my streaming hardware can sometimes not accept and pass through the video of a console that I switch to, so I gotta remember to check that every time I switch to a new console. And something's gonna jump out at me. Can I close it? Nope, just open. I thought there was gonna be a dude in there. Like a dead dude that was still alive. That kind. I was just trying to... That was weird. I don't know why I climbed up there. Well, oh, medicine cabinet. Is there a... Oh, here we go. Gauze. Alright, alcohol next. Oh, there he is. Was there alcohol in here? I didn't look to see if there's like a first aid kit in here. Alright, so there might have been a bathroom that I didn't thoroughly check for a first aid kit. I am like at least twice as bad at video games while I'm streaming. Because I'm not good at multitasking. Hey!
Okay, I think that's everything I'm gonna find. Let's give this a shot.
Alright. Oh, blueprints menu, okay. Good. Cool. Alright. Cut it off!
Okay, who's hurt?
He's bleeding pretty bad.
Let me see him. Gauze and alcohol, huh? Pretty primitive, but it'll work.
Cut it off, dude.
Thanks for the help. I'll take care of him from here.
He's gonna take care of you from here.
Well done, 31.
Alright, where's Raheem? We got a map? Map not available.
31. Not bad for a new guy. Perhaps I misjudged you.
Yeah, I just want to help out and repay you guys for what you did for me.
Well, good. Come find me, and we'll talk about how you can do that.
Ah! Man, I keep running over my cord for my headphones. You're not Raheem. Where's Raheem? Headquarters. Hey, is this headquarters?
All right, taken care of. Piece of cake. What else you got for me?
Piece of donut.
Well, let me think.
Raheem, you are just smart enough to be dangerous, you know that? Omar told me about your plans for the nest. Explosive charges? Really?
What? Explosives?
Oh,
Never said
please.
that.
You can't tell a convincing lie to save your life.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah? You think you can't die?
You're not my mom.
No, I'm not. Our mom's dead. So you might want to be a little nicer to me since I'm the only family you have left. Especially now that Amir is gone.
You're Jade, right?
Right?
I just wanted to thank you for what you did for me and tell you how sorry I am for your loss. I owe you and Amir my life.
Yeah, you do. You want to return the favor? Keep my dipshit brother from killing himself. No explosives, Raheem.
Alright, Raheem. No explosives.
So,
Is that enough? Do I get to talk to Brecken now?
first, go change your clothes. I left some new ones for you in your room. You're in 194.
Something wrong with what I'm wearing?
You need something that fits the job Brecken wants you to do. Call me when you've changed.
Alright. Kuba, you're making me think. And maybe I'll enjoy playing this game. Player stash, blah, blah, blah. Great. Oh, hold. Fresh clothes. Ta-da! Great.
Okay, Raheem, I'm ready. Where do I find Brecken?
Not so fast, 31. If you're going to earn your keep, we have to find out if you've got the skills. So get your ass up to the gym. It's on the top floor. Just a couple flights up.
How are zombies like computers?
Raheem, I don't see you. Where are you?
Loose. Well, what are you waiting for? Get over here.
Follow the yellow... Oh no. RB to jump? I don't know if I can handle it. Why not RB to... Like, A is to do this... A is to either do nothing, or if you hold it, it does, like, your investigation vision. Why would that not be... Okay. So that's the second item I would want to check. Now, maybe with the way the game is designed, RB actually makes a ton of sense for jump. I'm just, I don't know. Jump and grab the ledge you're looking at. Remember to look at the ledge you want to grab. You can perform this action while standing, walking, or running. Okay. Well, maybe I got to get into like an Assassin's Creed mentality. It's like, it's not so much about jumping, it's about climbing and moving over. It's about ascending above and over. I could maybe get on board with that.
You want to feel right at home? A crane? On a crane?
You want me to get up on this thing? Oh, wait, no. Where? You can't really want me to... Oh, crap, you do, don't you? All right. Oh, crap. They're doing the wobbly cam. That's a little bit of Far Cry DNA there. Oh, jeez. My gosh. All right.
Welcome to our gym. First things first, you've got to learn how to run.
What do you mean, learn how to run?
Just do what I say, alright? Now, jump down to the very bottom.
Are you nuts? I'd kill myself.
Don't be a wimp.
Come on, you can't be serious.
Watch this.
Raheem!
My leg!
Jesus, don't move! I'll get help!
I was just fucking with you.
Son of a bitch!
What? You can't take a joke? Come on! Get your ass down here!
Christ on a crutch.
All right.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
It's a rush, isn't it? But don't spoil your load just yet. There's more. To survive outside, you got to take advantage of the terrain. Most eaters suck at climbing, so the harder the terrain is, the better for you. I've got some typical situations set up for you. Let's see how you handle them.
All right. Well, I got 2 minutes for this test.
Sometimes it's better to crawl through the low, narrow passages. Eaters will have a tough time following you.
See, they don't mean literally just press and hold RB. You gotta like go forward, maybe even run.
Try not to slow down once you start running. Outside, if you stop, you're probably dead. Not bad for a noob.
What? See, this is where I would die in this game. Okay. Like, the more a game requires me to think quickly on my feet, it's like, I don't think quickly. I overthink and I die.
Because there sure as hell ain't no net.
Overthinking things, helpful in some areas of life. Not helpful in video games, in action games. What the... Oh, that was part of the... Okay, so here, and then...
That's my favorite. Cat grab and muscle up. You won't survive outside for 10 minutes if you can't do that.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Alright. Look at it. I'm gonna look at this one. Okay. Alright, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling some Far Cry 6 here for surezies. Oh, Cuba. You're putting this game back on my radar in a major way.
Get get back to the crate.
But that is all the time. Can I save in the middle of this? Probably not. So if I get back into this, I'm going to have to start all over again, aren't I? Oh, I think it's an autosave system, so maybe it won't set me back too far. But Kuba, thank you. It was truly a pleasure to revisit that game. And maybe I will be talking about it on the podcast in the not-too-distant future. We'll see. All right. So, what do we have left? Oh, 2 games, and both on the Retron 5. First, John Powell requested Joust. Said in his note that my playing of Bionic Commando last year was underwhelming, I think is the word he used. He said, let's see you give Joust your all. So, I'm not sure. It's probably because I used cheat codes on Bionic Commando when I played it last year. That's, in my mind, the only way to play Bionic Commando. But I'm gonna... I'll give Joust my all in the sense of not using cheats, and we'll see how that goes. Alright, so let me switch that over. Kuba, thank you for both of your donations. Very, very much appreciated. Alright. Oops. Oh, I gotta turn it on. Hello. And I think that is what it's. There we go. Oops, let's see here. All right. So this is part of I'm playing on the Retron 5, and really the reason I bought this cartridge was for Defender 1 and 2. I don't have any interest in Joust, but you know I wanted to list it as an available game in my collection. We have a monthly Discord hangout where patrons at I believe it's the $25 tier can select a game for me to play during that monthly Discord hangout. And those who are on the $5 tier can watch that live and take part in the conversation as well. And at the $1 tier, you get the archived recording of that. All right. Player 1, start. Let me see what the game options are here. Lives to start 5. Okay, whatever. Difficulty 5. It's weird. I don't know. They've got like a range of difficulty here, but... Well, let's reset the options. Okay. Looks like... Okay, so that's the default. We'll just start with the default then. Whoa, jeez. I've never played this game, guys. What the crap? Oh! I can fly! And then... Do I fight these guys somehow? Oh, jeez. Okay, so maybe as long as I'm facing him, I'm okay? Where am I? What happened? Did I just die? Alright, don't understand. Don't really understand. Oops. This birdie. It's very difficult to control. I'm sure that's part of the design. Am I winning or losing? I can't tell. I think I'm dying when that happens. There's no attack button. Oh, the bird just keeps going once you press in one direction. So it's a bit like, oops. Okay, that definitely seemed like death. I don't get this game. Thy game is over. Anybody want to explain to me what I'm supposed to do in this game? And how I'm supposed to beat these guys? 3250. That's my high score. Let's try again. I'm giving it my all. Kuba. No. John. This is John's donation. John Powell. I'm giving it my all, but it doesn't result in much, does it? So, if somebody wants to explain to me how to avoid that... It can't just be about trying to... It can't just be about trying to avoid these guys. Oh, is it like Mario? Do I have to bop him on the head? That doesn't work well with the Joust theme in my mind. Don't get that. You joust. Yeah, but when I hit him head on, it seems like I just die. Well, that's an exception. I don't understand. Do I gotta get him from the back, from behind? That's weird. He got me from behind and he died. That's what that looked like to me. Okay, that guy. Do I have to just be higher than them? Does my stick thing have to be higher than them? Okay, 14,500. It's better. I'm trying to prepare to joust, but I don't think I know how. Dang it. That's the logic I'm operating under right now, is that I need to... My stick thing needs to be higher than theirs if I hit him head on. Or I need to get him from behind. Or from above. Oh! Oh! Okay. So maybe it's front or back, I need to be higher than my stick has to be higher than their stick. That's what I'm feeling right now. Oops. Dang it. Oh, just totally missed that guy. Okay, so far I think my theory is sound. Oh, that lava! It's burning away the ground! Oh, crap. Now I'm gonna start dying a lot. Oh, thy game is over. That was just 8,000 that time, right? Alright. Well, I don't like this game, that's for sure. Buzzard bait. Okay. That didn't kill them. So maybe there's a certain height where just it's equal and you just bounce off of each other. Oops. Oops. Oh! There we go. All right. That was pretty good. Oh. Will they just stay there until do I just have as much time as I want? Oh! He turned into something! What the crap? Oh, now here goes the lava coming to kill the floor again. Oh, these guys are getting faster. And I'm not getting any faster. I like some, kind of like reimagining, or some like what do you call it? I don't know. I like arcade games that give you the option of upgrading in some way, so there's some sense of progression, some sense of getting stronger. Hey. There's my wife just walking through. She'll be joining me in about 40 minutes.
Wow. That went fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Ah! There we go. I think I took that dude's head off. Ah, I missed him. Ah! Ah, fart. There we go. So can this guy still hurt me, this little hawk thing? There we go. Ah! Dang it. Crap. You know what I want to see? I'm not going to use any, but I want to see, what cheats this game might have for it. Oh, no cheats for this game. Bummer. Okay. Oh! What? I think I just figured out what A does. I think it's a turbo button. Whoa! Oh. Turbo could be useful. If I just tap it. Just tap it. What is happening? Oof! Too low that time, I guess. Good grief. Oops. Okay, I should probably lay off the turbo. I don't think it's working for me. Ah! Dang it. The game is over. Alright. Got 2.5 minutes left. Yeah, stop using the turbo, Pater. Stop it. Okay. Ah, fart! Good grief. So these are ostriches, right? That I'm riding around on? Who came up with this idea? This is such a bonkers idea. Hey, how about a jousting game, but flying ostriches? I could almost believe that this, like, would be within the lore of a Final Fantasy game. In fact, Final Fantasy, or Joust, should license the Final Fantasy IP so that this is... you're doing this on chocobos. Dude. They could just... I mean, for the amount of effort that would need to be put into it to just put a chocobo skin on this, they would, they'd just print some money with that, at least for a little while, until people realize, I don't like this. Oh, okay, thanks for explaining. White Mage says, you're on an ostrich and they're on buzzards. That's why you're buzzard bait. That's why it calls you that at the beginning. I'm putting it together. But buzzards, I think of them as much smaller than ostriches. Oh, lava eating the floor. Thy game is over. Alright, I can play 30 seconds more. Prepare to joust. Prepare thyself. Oops. Ah! Oh man, I kind of ducked. Ah, dang it, misjudged that. Oh. Ah, fart. Oh, what is... there's that guy. What is he? I'll never know. I'll never know the answer to that question. Thank you very much, John Powell. I gave it my all. I hope that worked for you. And finally, gonna wrap up game requests with the NES Barbie video game. And I'm going to talk about feet a little bit. This is my sister Corinne's request. Corinne's going to be joining me tonight from about 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Yeah, but for now, I'm going to honor her request of playing Barbie and talking about feet. Now, you can actually watch a complete playthrough of the NES Barbie game with me and my sister. I put up on the CGC Plays YouTube channel. It's the gameplay channel for Christian Geek Central. And she and I, years ago, sat down and, you know, every time one of us died or got to a new level, we would give the controller to the other person. And going back and forth, we played our way through the whole game. And the only cheat we used was... saves. So I'm going to skip this stuff for now and just get into the actual gameplay of it. But you can... It's just one video that is a complete playthrough from beginning to end. I'd released some highlights of that years ago on the main channel, but I had the archived footage, I noticed, and I was like, oh, I should just put this whole thing up there. It's, I don't know, it took us about maybe an hour and a half or so. I don't know what to... Oh, that's right, you used a dog. So... Okay, you gotta... There we go. Get that ball, there we go. Oh, crap! Dang it. I was supposed to use him to do that, wasn't I? Let's see, let's test that theory. Oh, no, I was just supposed to be good at dodging. Okay, so this guy I jump on top of, I guess, maybe? I don't think I'm going to be able to get that. Alright, we'll just keep going for now. But, needless to say, Corinne was better at this game than I was. Ooh, Invincible Barbie! Oh, feet. Let's talk about feet. So, Corinne requested that topic because she knows that I dislike feet. I don't like looking at other people's bare feet. Thankfully, I don't seem to have a problem looking at my own bare feet. But I don't like looking at other people's bare feet. I think feet are generally disgusting. My wife has cute feet. I think that just happens when you marry someone that you're okay with. Well, maybe wives are not okay with all their husbands' feet. That would not surprise me. But, I don't have any issues with my wife's feet. My boy's feet... I suppose, oh man, I can't do the Castlevania drop-down jump? Okay. That sucks a bit. Oh! I don't like feet that have, like, the second toe, if it's longer than the big toe. And a lot of people, their second toe is longer than their big toe. That might even be the majority of people. It might be weirdo feet, like mine, that your kind of, like, second toe is not as long as your big toe. But I don't like that look. I don't want to see people's bare feet that have a longer second toe. I just don't feel good about it. So... I mean, like, I don't want to... It makes me not want to eat when I see people's feet. What did you do? Did you do anything, cat? Oh, you're a little by little you're getting it up. Okay, great. Oh crap! Oh man, I freaked out. I saw the hat and I freaked out and I jumped. And I shouldn't have jumped. Oh, speaking of feet, little dancing shoe there. So yeah, my dislike of feet, it's very unfair and it's very unreasonable because I don't have... I mean, well, although I'm not grossed out by my own feet, I do cover my feet when people come over unless I know them pretty well. Just in case they feel like I do about feet. And then, you know, when I'm with people that, like, take their shoes off, I just try not to look at their feet. Okay, so... Oh, I just gotta run past it. Oh, crap! Man, I don't know how you time that. Man, I wonder how well this game sold, and if, like, little girls were loving this game. Oh, that gives me Z's. I didn't know that. Alright, cool. Oh, no. Oh my gosh. Oh, jeez. There we go. Ugh. Nice. Yeah! Thank you. All right. Oh, crap. Just go! Ah, dang it! Barbie's gonna die. But she doesn't die. It's very non-violent in that way, because this is all a dream that Barbie's having. So, the reason you have Z's for health is because as you lose Z's, you come closer and closer to waking up. Or desynchronizing, if you're a Assassin's Creed fan. Assassin Barbie. Dang it. Yeah, I'm very hypocritical in my little pet peeves. Another one that I'm hypocritical about is the sound of people eating. I'm a very noisy eater, and I didn't really realize this and accept it until just maybe the last 2 years or so. But I don't like to hear other people eat. And yet I may be the noisiest eater in my family. Like, people can hear like the food swishing around in my mouth. Like, I get some good saliva going, and so no matter what I'm eating, it can get kind of squishy sounding real quick. And that's understandably disgusting to listen to. I'm about to wake up. Oh! Dang it. Go back to sleep. Come on, Barbie. I don't think you have unlimited continues in this game. So I think that's all I think that's all I can say about feet. I don't think I have more than that. But yes, it's very unreasonable. I'm trying to remember if my sister Corinne has issues with people's feet too. I think she does, but I think it's one of the ways that I broke her mind. I've just warped her. I'll have to ask her when she comes tonight how she feels about feet and how she feels about her own feet. Yeah. White Mage says, we couldn't tell you're a noisy eater as he snacks into the mic. Yes. Well, it does pick it up pretty good. It's a good microphone. Oops. Don't try to chew in the mic and play Barbie at the same time, Peter. Oh my gosh! I'm gonna die. Wow! That would have been awesome if I would have made that. Back to sleep. Come on, we got like almost 5 more minutes left. Oops, no, wrong button. There we go. But we had a fun time playing this game together. It was fun editing that video, putting it together, and we didn't play this game together when we were kids. She owned it when we were kids. And I think I played it just a little bit by myself because there were some Game Genie codes, and any game that I could use the Game Genie to cheat on to see the ending of, I would do at least once. And this game has a mermaid level. And I mean, like, I don't aspire to be a mermaid. I don't dream of being a mermaid. But it was like the closest thing to like fantasy in this game that like appealed to me, you know? And water levels where like there's not a possibility of dying in them, that can actually be fun. Just like swimming, you know, especially as a kid, it's fun. Just free form. It's the closest thing to flying, you know, that most of us will experience in this life. Unfortunately, most water levels in games are notoriously frustrating. Usually they're more difficult and awkward to control in some way. But I remember liking the water levels when I was cheating. Oh, fart! Oh, fart! Merman, says White Mage. No, you're forced to be a mermaid. So this is what happens when you run out of continues. Or lives, or whatever. Alright, back at the beginning again. What a great era of video games this was. Hey all you roguelike fans. You like those difficult games that get harder as you go and then you gotta start over when you die? Whole bunch of games for you to explore and enjoy. Me, I lived through that era, and it sucked. So I don't play roguelikes. I know there's random generation and blah blah blah. I know there's differences. But I like to progress. Let's see, is it just the ball that hurts me? Oh, I'm still invincible. Go, go, go. Oh, man. Oh, fart! Dang it! Oh, no, no, no. That went terribly. Alright, we got a minute left! Oops. Now, why do I want to... Oh, he gets me down there, I'll bet. Yep. Oh, nice. Oh, fart. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Alright, can we beat this boss in 30 seconds? Dang it. Ah, fart! Hey, I did it! Nice, just in time. Just in time. Thank you, Corinne. Many games I would prefer to play on the NES, but that brings back some good memories. All right. Well, we've got about 15 minutes, a little less, until my wife will be joining me for It Takes Two. So I don't know if I want to bother getting back into what do you call it? Dragon Age Inquisition, because later on that'll just be an annoying edit to keep that separate from the rest of this stuff. What else could I play? Oops. Okay. I think I'm going to play something on the PS5. That makes the most sense to me right now, because that's what Holly and I will be playing on. Oh, dang it, wrong button. That is not what I meant to do, dang it. I've got two PS5 controllers, and one of them started to show just a little bit of problems with the left stick. And it was only happening like when I was, noticeably to me, when I was playing Monster Hunter Rise, but that was such a main game for me on this console that I was like, crap. It was past warranty, so I ordered a new PS5 controller. And the other one, for most games, works perfectly fine. And even in Monster Hunter Rise, it was not happening all the time, but it's just enough. I was like, crap. So I do have two PS5 controllers, but like when Holly and I are playing, just in case the old one has some troubles that show up in this game, I was like, I want to play that. So I wanted to start my PS5 with the old controller as the Player One controller, so I'm doing that now. All right, so I'll just kill a few minutes playing, well, I was thinking Skyrim, but maybe I'll actually just play a little bit of Neverwinter Nights. Yeah, I played some of this, I think it was just last night, and I was like, yeah, I'm liking this. This is what I want Baldur's Gate 3 to feel like. Alas. Oh, that's right, I was in this puzzle room. And there's some kind of puzzle I'm supposed to solve that I think involves math. I don't know, figuring out prime numbers or number sequences or something. A female wizard lived to see her great-great-granddaughters. She had 4 daughters, 5 granddaughters, 7 great-granddaughters, and 11 great-great-granddaughters. How many great-great-great-granddaughters would she have? I don't know. It depends on how many kids each of her kids and grandkids had. So 11 was the highest number. This is 36. This is 16. Let's just try 16. I just saved before this, so if it kills me or something, then whatever. Oh, it's just gonna keep triggering that. Alright. 36. Let's try this one. $19. There we go. Okay. Nah, nothing I want. And I'm about close to my max weight at this point. So let's see. Is this the way out of here? Oh boy! Oh crap. All right, good work, team. And see, this is like, I was playing Neverwinter Nights before I was playing actual tabletop D&D. And you can rest so often in this game, as long as there's not enemies around. It doesn't mess up the plot or anything for you to take a long rest. And so, when I sat down for my first real, like, D&D campaign, I wasn't running it. And I just was like, I was like ready to rest all the time. Because I was playing a wizard. Combat? Okay, let's rest. Long rest. The other player's like, what? Because I wanted to rest all the time. Good times. This is Neverwinter Nights, Christian RPG gamers, not to be confused with the MMO Neverwinter. Alright, very good. Yeah, I'm not gonna have much time in here at all. It was nice to get past that puzzle and just confirm to myself, yes, I can get past that puzzle. It's not gonna be a point of frustration. Oh, I forgot to stone myself. Alright. Cure serious wounds. Oh, that's pretty cool. I should pick that up. I don't know if I'll... Oh, can I not use this? Oh, crap. Okay. I'm not picking it up. Oh, that's my reminder. Okay. Okay, so I am going to go and... Look at that. Already sadly done with Neverwinter Nights. But I'm going to take a few minutes to get things set up, and then bring Holly in here, and then we will play It Takes Two. For more chat about geek entertainment, answers to your questions, and news from the wider world of Christian geekery, get the Christian Geek Central podcast today on iTunes and other podcast services.